Hello everyone, Scott here, and today I have another video for you all. So this video has been in the making for a few days now because this situation is just moving so fast, but I've tried to make the script into something that is digestible and also in the range of the time that I have here to make this, because this situation is just moving so fast. So yeah, let's just get on into it. I want to talk about censorship of content today that is going on in the UK at the moment, and after writing this script, then Australia and the US apparently jumped in as well. This situation might unfold more with more updates, so I might make a part 2 to this video with more stuff if I feel like it's worth covering when it comes out. So several countries has recently passed some laws, are in the process of signing laws, and or are considering signing laws about online content, or in general signing laws about censoring content, or in general anything that could be labeled as harmful to children will be censored according to several politicians. This whole thing is called Online Safety Act, and it is, from what I've seen at least, it makes so that governments can decide what they block and what is allowed online. Now in Denmark they already talked about this being a thing last year, but luckily nothing has happened yet. But we struggle with PET, also called Politiets Efterretningstjeneste, or in English, Police Intelligence Service, being able to spy on citizens without permission, essentially removing your privacy altogether because they would know everything about you even though you haven't done anything wrong. A common point of view people have here when you talk about this is, do you have anything to hide? But I will cover this topic in another video about privacy, so stay tuned for that. Back to the censorship topic. The Online Safety Act essentially means anyone who are using the internet in the UK at the moment, and perhaps also other countries soon, has to use verification to confirm their age to use websites. This does not, according to some UK citizens, not only limit porn access, but also anything deemed as age-inappropriate content like drugs, violence or alcohol, from what I could see on social media. The most funny thing to me is Wikipedia of all platforms is also being targeted by this, from what I could read. And this makes me think personally that this law does not only limit the age inappropriate stuff, but also ordinary informational sites that has nothing to do with protecting children from harm online. Sales of VPN has skyrocketed lately from this passing, and this makes total sense as people try to find a solution to their access being restricted. The problem is not that children are vulnerable online, but more that people not using a VPN to escape the matrix here will be more vulnerable with their IDs and personal information stored on servers everywhere now. It's going to be a huge security risk going forward. For anyone who is for the mass censorship, then I ask you to please think twice about what you're supporting. This censorship will be the government's ticket into limiting access to certain things they don't like or approve, meaning they can literally restrict your political views that they don't support, limit your access to stuff they don't like, censor your criticism of political views, or censor your view on specific individuals. And this could include anything they don't like. It could be literally anything online they deemed harmful, as they say, which essentially would mean free speech is under attack by this act. For example, something that goes against their political views, anime, guns. It could also be that they don't like you one day, seeing that they cheat in how they label food and force companies to put in chemicals and stuff to make things more harmful or toxic to you, essentially gaslighting you into thinking they want what's best for you, but they don't, clearly. I don't think anyone would even think twice about them actually only banning the inappropriate stuff in the UK, as this will be a ticket to ban more stuff in the future in more countries going forward. They have just taken the first leap of this whole thing. The problem with these laws is also that it's so vague and that they've written it in a way so nothing is written in stone and nothing is safe from being censored. They use children as their main driving force and a cover-up for censoring the internet, even though children could literally just use a VPN and boom, they have already bypassed the security measures. Please spread awareness of this message by sending the video to your friends or share other videos made on this topic. There are many on YouTube you can use. Spread this message and the word that we don't want censorship to happen, as that will cause a lot of people to riot, people will become mad, limit a certain group's access to stuff, giving giving bias to one political side, and also removing entertainment, and even make countries into the new North Korea, where the government can decide what you should think, what you should say, what you should wear, what you should do with your time, what you should eat, and so much more. It will not only stop here as just limiting one thing. If they can get away with censoring one thing, then they will try again for more stuff, giving us less and less freedom over time. The reason why people don't notice this is because we're all trying to focus on our lives, and we forget that the higher-ups could try to legalize them, limiting your access to life. They want control, not helping people, and this law is not well thought out at all. Now, let me here in the end say that I'm not against children being safe online. I think that's a really important thing for both children and their parents. And this is why more parents should educate their children about online safety and how you should use the internet, or how you can use the internet. And I know that this is not helpful information and that this task is just easier said than done, but making the internet restricted and have to show IDs online is really bad for society by how we share information with each other and how we use the web. And it will be hackers' playground, let me tell you that, by the next couple of years if these servers gets leaked and your personal information is spread around the web, and it will become sort of a game of free-for-all. Such a shame seeing a country doing this, and I hope that Denmark, the country I'm from, will be thinking twice about this, but I highly doubt it, as they've already discussed it last year, so it might just be a matter of time now at this point. But yeah, this was all I wanted to cover in this video, and I will, as I said before, probably make it part 2 if I have something really important or anything else I want to add to this whole situation. But yeah, I will see about that. Here in the end, thank you for watching this video, and as I usually say here on my channel, don't forget to leave a like, ring the bell for notifications, and don't forget to subscribe for more content. I'm Scott, and I'm out. See you all in the next video. Bye everyone.